Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Will. I'm a lace wig designer and maker, and today I will be talking you through how to cut the return hairs on your lace wigs and hairpieces. Before I get started, I'll just let you know some of the things that you will need. You'll need a sectioning comb, some sectioning clips, a pair of small sharp scissors, and of course your lace wig or hairpiece. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back from the intro. Okay, so we've got our lovely full lace wig here, and I'll just talk you through how we trim the roots out, or as some people call them, the returns. It's easier just to work in little inch by inch sections, so I'll just show you using the tail end of your comb. Just section out some hair. Make sure it's a nice clean section. Get all the other hairs out of the way. So you keep hold of this and you use your section and clip just to keep all the other hair out of the way. Now, using the tail end of the comb again, just roll the hair on the metal pin and you'll see these little short hairs. Grab hold of them and then you can let go of the long end. And we've got our little hairs here. Don't be cutting bluntly like that because it makes it look so unflattering and they just stick out of the wig, so it's best to just do little diagonal snips. So just like this. And there we have it. Some roots trimmed out. I'll show you again. So we'll just move on to this little section here beside it. Again, just a little inch by inch. Keep it firmly held here. Section off the other hair. Get your pin and just roll it so the little hairs appear. Sometimes a little bit tricky, but it gets easier with practice. And we're just going to do little diagonal snips. And there we have it. Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you found that really useful. Just to elaborate a little bit more about why we trim the roots, or as some people refer to it as the returns on our lace wigs. Basically, if you're working with cuticle hair, the cuticles kind of all align in one direction, and then if you've got two cuticles up in opposing directions, trying to do a hand thing there, you know what I mean. If you've got it in opposing directions, it's a bit like the Velcro effect. You don't want the hairs sticking together, because if you have hairs that stick together, it means that your wig's going to be matted, and nobody wants a matted lace wig. Not when it's taken all that time and money to make. Just a few tips about when you're trimming the frontal area. Now, this is where it can get a little bit tricky. So it really all depends on what type and origin of hair that you're working with. If you're working with hair that's really, say, bone straight, or that's quite coarse, I would, in my opinion and in my experience, I would leave the hairs that are on the frontal a little bit longer, you know, the return hairs, because the reason being, if you cut them short, there's a possibility of them sticking upwards, you know, like that on your hairline. No one wants that because it's really unsightly. If you're working with hair that's a bit more lighter and airy, then you could maybe get away with trimming the returns a little bit shorter at the front. It all really depends on what type of hair that you're working with. So in my experience, I would tend to leave the hairs longer in the frontal. If you're working with hair that's, for instance, synthetic hair, as that's basically just plastic fibres, they don't really need to be taken out. One reason that you might leave the returns in is because if you're making a wig that, say, needs to be like a bouffant style, or a style with a lot of volume, you would leave those roots in and just back comb the roots so you get a lot of volume at the roots. So that's the only reason you would tend to leave the roots in with cuticle hair. You know, for bigger styles like drag wigs, if you're making a drag wig with human hair. So that just about sums up how you cut the return hairs on a lace wig. If this video has been useful to you, give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already, subscribe, because that would be really nice. I love to have people here on my channel to talk all things wigs, and I shall see you all again soon with another video. Don't forget to leave in the comments if there's anything else you would like to see featured on this channel. Yeah? Cool. I shall see you all soon. Take care. Bye.